What if I told you that as a developer, you are not just writing code, you are fighting against entropy itself? That's right, the entropy of systems is real, and this is why vibe coding might be a wrong approach. Stick around because this could change how you code forever. Employees, entrepreneurs, and basically everybody is fighting against entropy in their lives. Think about it. If you hand over control to someone who doesn't really care, they will just introduce more entropy into the world. Today's vibe coding trend often does the opposite. It adds more chaos than clarity. In this video, I will cover my thoughts on why we should always strive for less entropy in our lives and jobs, and why entropy and skills are the key to reducing it. Hey, I'm Victor, not an ancient Roman writer, the thumbnail hints that, but a senior full-stack developer trying to help you out. In this video, we'll explore what entropy really means in development, how physics can teach us about better systems, and why vibe coding might be the wrong tool to fight it. Today, we'll cover what entropy is, how we fight against it daily, why vibe coding is a bad idea in the way most people use it, how to actually use AI for your benefit, and let's rock! Entropy is the universe's way of loving chaos. Entropy measures how messy or unpredictable a system is. A neat stack of books, that's low entropy. Books everywhere, high entropy. Entropy in a closed system like my room only increases or stays the same. It won't drop on its own. Over time, everything heads to a balanced, maxed chaos state unless you add outside effort. In real life, entropy shows up everywhere. Ice melts from ordered crystals to messy water. Gas escapes a bottle and spreads out. Food rots, turning structured nutrients into goop. A perfect example is cleaning my messy room. The clutter is high entropy, tons of waste for junk to be scattered. Tidying lowers it, creating order. Code bases behave the same way. Without maintenance, they drift towards chaos. As I cleaned my own room, I burned calories moving stuff. But to do that, I needed energy. Everybody has a natural tendency toward disorder in their lives. It's the universe's default mode. Without investing energy to control it, our lives become unmaintainable. Relationships fray, health slips, projects derail. But we push back, channeling effort to keep the chaos controlled. Your job as an employee is to reduce entropy by organizing workflows, clarifying goals, making things efficient. Entrepreneurs do it by structuring wide ideas into viable businesses. A housewife, cleaner, or anyone in any role pours energy into reducing disorder. We are all in this fight using our time and sweat to lower the chaos around us. As a developer, your mission is especially clear. Fight against entropy daily. That's why we do code reviews and tests to ensure that even when writing code, entropy doesn't spike. Sure, extra work is required, an energy investment, to control entropy, but it's way easier to not give a fuck and move on, slipping in quick fixes that seem fine, but later will explode. So whether you are cleaning a room, managing a team, or refactoring code, you are doing the same thing, investing energy to create order. When you work on a project, you collect scattered information and requirements, then curate them, refining, prioritizing, and organizing to reduce the entropy. It's like distilling chaos into clarity. That's exactly the reason why we use frameworks. They impose a structure, limiting how much entropy can creep in. We can't go outside those limits without risking a total mess. Frameworks keep us disciplined, channeling our efforts effectively. As its core, software is an embodiment of requirements and goals. Your job is to make the most of it while keeping everything in order. So good software has low entropy. It's clean, scalable, and easy to evolve. Think of it's like building a fortress against disorder. You prepare yourself for battle against entropy. Vibe coding is when you let AI do its thing however it wants. Describing your app or feature in casual natural language like build a chill to-do list with good vibes, and boom, the AI generates the code. It's meant to be fun, fast, skipping the hard part. Even if you describe your requirements and ideas in the best way possible, somebody has to reduce entropy first to feed that polished idea to the AI. The clearer and more structured your prompt, the better the results. And that requires real technical knowledge. Without it, you are just tossing vague vibes into the void. AI spits out code like a maniac. Fast, impressive, but often messy. If no one's verifying those outputs, testing, reviewing, or refining, entropy will increase. You lose control and it messes up your code. It's much easier to not give a fuck with AI than ever before. The tool it makes it tempting to accept half-baked results and move on, but that invites disaster. The same goes for adding ad hoc features without a clear goal. How could you expect a good outcome if everything is already a mess? Worse yet, tests are usually not written well, or not at all. So there are no guardrails to keep things in order. No safety nets mean small issue turn into chaos. The moment you let a tool like AI run uncontrolled, entropy surges. Once you hit that limit or threshold, there is no easy way back. It will take way more energy to restore order, if it's even possible, than just starting over. Okay, we've exposed vibe coding's entropy pitfalls. Now for the heroic turnaround. How to harness AI, today's LLMs, without letting chaos win. These tools are fantastic for reducing text, drawing conclusions, and rewriting it clearly. They spark ideas you might never think of, like novel solutions to tricky problems. And they are great at writing functions and or components, boilerplate code, snippets, even documentation updates to keep things tidy. But building a full system without control points, stats, or clear requirements, that's a recipe for disaster. Entropy explodes and you are left debugging a black box. Instead, treat AI as your trustworthy assistant. It speeds up your work, helps you learn faster, beef up prototypes, then delete or iterate on them, but pressing enter all day on AI suggestions has zero value. My grandma could do that if I show it to her, and those enter-pressing agencies are doomed to fade. Use AI to sharpen your skills and accelerate writing code and learning, all in a controlled manner. You will be faster because you know your stuff, and with AI you can even be quicker, up to 55% faster on tasks. Balance it with hands-on practice to keep your coding instinct sharp. You will stay in high demand while others let theirs fade, even though strong coding skills remain essential. The key I'm emphasizing is to use it for learning and pair your skills with AI to become faster and more precise. Don't just spit out code and hope for the best. Leverage these tools only to point where entropy isn't rising. You achieve that by treating AI as an assistant, not a free entity running wild. Provide robust prompts, verifying outputs, integrate with tests and reviews. Of course, master the tool, control the chaos, and code like a pro. Think of AI as fire. Powerful when controlled, destructive when left to burn on its own. So this is the reason why vibe coding might be a bad advice if it means letting AI do its job without control. It's an entropy booster that can turn your project into unmanageable messes. Instead, harness AI to sharpen your skills, learn faster, and make your job quicker while keeping disorder in check. By the way, if you feel like you are stuck or you just don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm ready to hop on a quick call and give you some advice. I'm not selling anything, it would be just a friendly chat about your career. You will find the link below. And if this video helped you, let me know in the comments. Of course, keep fighting entropy. See you in the next one. Bye bye.